Hey guys, good morning and welcome to some Farming Simulator 17. New farm from the beginning. Let's get into my truck here. Pull it up. Not far enough. I am streaming today with Tasmaniacs. He's also will be live here shortly. There we go. These pieces of equipment there, little piece of junk, so I'm getting rid of them. I'm getting some good equipment. So as soon as he's ready, okay, garage. Sell.
Hey everybody, welcome to Tasmaniacs. We are live here on the PS4 playing some Farm Sim 17. Farming Simulator 17. This is my hobby farm. I have a big farm, and with this one I'm going to stay small. I have, well, when you first start, this is the equipment that they give you. Obviously I just started, so you have a little tractor, a little tipper, a little harvester with a little header, another tractor with a cultivator, and I think you have another tractor somewhere, but to figure out where the hell I put that. And I'm not going to be dealing with this small equipment, so what we're going to do, if you've noticed, I have $100,000. Well, I had $1 million. Hey Marcos, I had $1 million, and then to get that, you go around and you find all the golden nuggets that are around the map. I have a video up showing you how to get the first 10. After that, it comes up on your map and shows you where they all are. You just gotta find them. Some are up on rooftops, some are behind rocks and trees and grass and all that stuff. It's not too hard.
Bye.
I think it took me about 45 minutes last night to find them all. It's not that bad. And most of it I did on foot. Only a couple of them you gotta have a vehicle to get up on the roof.
Headers.
So we are going to go through the equipment. This is what you start out with. And give you a barn. And your couple fields, which I don't own these. Some animals I don't have. I won't be doing any animals. I just can't remember how to sell these things right
you
here.
go in your garage. You're in your garage. What are you selling? You?
What map is this, Thomas? This is the
Goldcrest.
I can't think of the name of it now.
One to Goldcrest.
Sorry.
No. Go to your garage.
The one that more American. Goldcrest Valley?
Yep.
I want to say Goldcrest.
Yeah, one Goldcrest Valley.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where we are. Hey Steelers.
You want to sell your equipment, go to the shop, hit the triangle for garage.
Oh, yeah. Shop. There we go. Alright, so we're going to sell that one. Yes.
And I'm just buying this stuff for my
farm
right now.
Keeping that one, selling that
And
one.
yeah, I'm going to go for the small semi. I'm not
Keeping
going to
that
go
one,
the big one
selling.
yet.
Keeping that one, selling that one. Keeping that one, selling that little shyster. And that little thing. And the buildings I'm going to keep.
I sold all the buildings except for the one. Okay, I got nothing left on my farm.
I still have a few things. I need to go into the store and buy a truck. Which we're going to go with just a cheap TWINSTAR. The little bit that I'm going to be using it. You can change the colors. We'll go with that. That. And we'll go with that. And that. And we'll buy. Okay, now it tells you can go to the store to get your stuff. And you're like, where the hell is the store? Just hit left or right on your D-pad. It'll take you to where all your equipment is. Now this is my tipper. Hey, Challenge Master.
The best seed to be grown on here is soybean. The most money. Unless you're like Omega, and like to have the animals and all that, you need all kinds of seeds.
Mm-hmm. First person view. As you can see, there's a bunch of trees on here. On my other map that I have, the big one, I cut all of these trees down. But since we're staying small, it isn't going to matter. Yeah, like I said, you do have to go through and haul all of your equipment back to your buildings and houses and stuff, so. We got the header, or the harvester. Now you can either do it, connect it that way, or you can, there's a little hitch underneath here. You slide back, attach it to that. That way you don't have to worry about it getting caught on stuff when you're trying to drive. Otherwise you can't get between certain areas because it's so wide. Now this is the biggest harvester you can buy and the biggest header for that harvester. With that $1 million that you get right away, and I know that on the other map, I can't think of the name of it, the coins aren't there, or the nuggets aren't there. So this one, something like that. That map doesn't have the nuggets to find and make $1 million for free. And with $1 million, it'll get you set up. It'll get you started. And you can do work for other farmers. On the corner of each little field, there is a little icon. You can go in and do some work for them. And in the process, it actually gives you a discount on that land if you wanted to purchase it. I think you do, 5, 6, 7 jobs for them. You make money. And obviously the bigger the field, the more money you're going to get, and depending upon the process. I mean, if you're just fertilizing, then it's not going to pay a whole lot, even on the bigger fields. But if you're harvesting, you're going to be getting paid $250,000, but it takes hours, real time, hours to do some of the bigger fields.
Morning challenge.
Morning, Challenge Master. We'll get this unfolded. And then we will get going here. I'm not going to be doing any hiring. I'm going to do all the work myself. We'll get rid of that. And I can back up. Now we are on the PS4, so in case you're wondering, we're not on PC, but the controls are basically the same. Alright, so we need to fold it up. Nope, not fold it. Hit triangle for tool selection. We'll fold up that little handle thing. Then you can lower it. Obviously we'll be using it over here on this one because this one is already planted. We'll just park it here for now. And now we've got pièce de résistance, the big tractor. But before we take off, there is no seed in this thing.
You actually got seed at your farm.
So, yeah, there is some there when you first start, but not a lot.
To fill your sower.
So we're going to go for some one time.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to grab some seed, which is that one. I'm going to buy a couple of them. That sounds good, and then we'll do some fertilizer. Need fertilizer for the sowing machine because this Pronto 9 does it all. You don't have to go back and do it in different processes. Alright, so there they are all laid out. And we're going to
Damn it, don't work.
now you hit your L3 button, and that's your seed. You can choose, it doesn't matter, you can choose your seed to plant once you, I think it's 2 or 3 of these little things to fill at one time.
Takes 3 to fill the seed, 2 for the fertilizer.
And I gotta figure out where I put my fertilizer. Should be down on the end down here. Oop. I don't think I need to have it opened up to fill it. There we go. Now we're doing the fertilizer. You can see it's filling up in the little storage container. Now we will go back to the farm. Yeah, nice computerized stuff. I don't see many cup holders of any. Put your beverages in. Coffee or tea or whatever beverages. Gatorade. Whatever you decide you're going to drink. Look at that when you're farming. Your roads would be all zigzaggy. Then you'd be planting like Mia does.
Well, yeah. Don't want to do that.
So again, I sold everything except for the pickup truck and the buildings. I left the building. We're just going to quick harvest this first field and then we'll get it planted. And fertilized.
I went ahead while I'm harvesting, bring everything down. I hired one guy to do 12 and I'm going to do the rest. Get 12 planted.
Alright. I want to do that. Now you can either disable the straw path, which is what I'm doing. Beer, Austin says. Or you can leave it on. I don't want to have to pick it up. And of course it's on. That's what it's going to do. So we're going to turn that off. So now you won't have that little straw path. But it's farming, guys. If you're into the farming thing,
It's actually relaxing.
and you don't want to waste the time on going around and finding the nuggets, which is actually really easy to do. You can use the small equipment that they give you.
You know what I just remembered? I'm still in debt to them.
Oh, I am too. I'll pay them off. Soon enough. Yeah, we gotta pick on you, Mia.
Of course.
And if you want to zoom in, just hold up on your directional pad. Your right analog stick is your camera to move it around. You can zoom back out by pushing back down on it. Now the D-pad is the one on the right. You got these four. In case you're new to the game, new to the PlayStation.
And we are harvesting.
And as you can see, it doesn't take long with this big equipment to work on the field. If you want to get into the animal aspect of the game, have at it. I prefer to just do the farming. I'm a cash cropper, not the farmer per se with the head of cattle and sheep and the cows. And I mean, they give you chickens, which you can sell their eggs, but really it's not worth it. You don't make much money. And right now there's wheat planted on this field, which there won't be once I am done with it.
And you also have trains that you can drive.
Right, there are trains. You have these silos that are on your farm right now, as you can see, and I'll be showing you where to dump that shortly. You can fill those silos and then wait for a demand from some of the locations around the map. There's a bakery, there's a biogas plant, there's all kinds of different areas. Different farms want different product, which then they'll give you more money at that time. Generally I plant soybeans, and if you do like I just did, hit the wrong button. Like I said, this big harvester makes quick work of the fields. Lazy farmer. So what's your point? You get to choose. You can plant, if you want to plant corn, you can plant corn. You want to plant soybeans, you want to plant sunflowers. Knock yourself out. Wheat, hay, or wheat and barley, I think.
Yeah, canola.
Canola, beets, potatoes, not high price crops, and then you gotta have special equipment to run them or to harvest them. So well, I think he already planted that field, so
No, but
one field was ready. 14 was, so you bring up your map by hitting L1 and hitting in on the left analog stick, like honking the horn. And it brings up your map big. Shows you all the little areas. Alright. Then we'll pipe the header out. We'll get this loaded up. And we will go to the...
hey, Pyro.
If you're from Canada, the semi. If you're from the States, it's semi.
Hey.
Yeah. Semi, eh? And we will unload. You have to have the boom out in order to unload it. So. And then just drive underneath it. This holds a lot. This trailer will almost hold all 3 fields worth of whatever you plant on it. I believe wheat, it'll hold them all. But just drive underneath it till it fills it up. It should almost be there already.
Pyro, I'll tell you what, if you like to do just to relax while you're playing, this is the game.
Okay, so now this side, the left side of the thing where the ramp is where you get rid of your stuff. And then you come over here and you hit R1 and triangle, and it brings up where you can dump it in there. Doesn't take long, and then on this side, where the little yellow box is, you can pull up underneath, and it'll say start filling. So you hit L3, and it'll tell you got some corn, you got some soybeans, some sunflowers. This is the stuff that you have in there right now. They give you a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I'm not too concerned about that right now. So that one's empty, I believe. Let me look on this thing here. Where is it? It's this button. This will tell me what's been planted. Takes a minute. Well, it says harvested on that one, so maybe it's ready to plant. That one's cultivated.
You got one harvested, one cultivated, and one that needs to be harvested.
Oh, so two of them can be all three of them can be planted now. Alright, then we're gonna go plant. Alright, so we got the sewing machine now. Let's move the the harvester out of the way. It'd be a wise choice, so it isn't in any way. We're gonna
Hey Austin, how are you? Thank you for coming.
bring the pipe in. There we go. We'll just park that over here for now.
Oops, I missed.
And we will grab the big tractor. Now we're going to select the seed, which if you hold down your L1 button, it brings it up and you hit triangle. Now in the bottom right corner, you can choose by hitting triangle. You got wheat, barley, canola, soybeans. I'm not sure beets, I think, but I'm going for soybeans. You look at the little thing here, which is your start button, and you go to the where is
Now you're giving less than the meal, right?
price that whatever the price everything's selling for right now. Corn is 1400, but if you look at soybeans, the low number is 24.91 at the bakery. So soybeans is your best bet. So that's the one you want to plant. Actually, it's selling for 2,800 a liter at the right agribusiness. So we're going to be planting soybeans. Circle and square, and off we go. And again, I'm doing this myself. I'm not hiring anybody to do it. So you're in the bottom right corner, your seed levels and your fertilizer levels are going to go down. So unless you want to plant the grass over here and waste some seed, you're going to want to
It actually doesn't shed seed unless it's been cultivated. Because I'm running over the grass without shutting stuff down and it doesn't do anything.
really,
Yeah.
hey, that's Slave. How you doing, buddy? Yes, this is Farm Sim 17 on the PS4.
Okay. Dang nabbit, quit looking at your channel.
There we go. Hot Flame, how you doing, buddy? Did it end? Oh, it's buffering on me, you
It's
son of a
buffering
biscuit.
on me too, but it shows that it's still going.
It's way behind.
Yeah. It's YouTube for us.
Bring it up. No, it didn't end. I am still streaming. Give me a second here. Yeah, it's way behind. Holy cow. Okay, so anyway, let's get to going here. Ain't gonna get done without doing it. It's buffering again.
Mine's doing that like crazy.
Gotta love YouTube. My OBS is fine.
Yep.
There you go. That. It's back. There we go. It caught back up again. Hey, Brandon. As you can see, these bigger tractors go faster. It makes pretty quick work with the bigger equipment. And you don't have to have dual wheels. When I bought the tractor, I set it up with the dual all the way around.
Mine is still buffering in that one spot.
Anyway, like I say, guys, if you're other than the people that are in here right now watching, have seen me do this before, but if you're new to the game, wondering whether you should buy it or not, if you get into the simulation part of the game and you want to do some farming, this is definitely the game. The graphics are good. It's farming. Not heavy action. It's not a first-person shooter or RPG or any of them. It's just farming.
Hey, Brandon Wilson, how are you, sir? Boy, this thing is so far behind my screen.
Mine was, and then it finally caught back up. Now I did go through on my other farm and cut these trees down so that they're not in my way. There is cruise control on your tractors, so you can use that if you prefer not to have to squeeze the button. Right now mine's on cruise control. I don't have anybody working for me. I just have it on cruise control. Alright, one down.
I'm doing good, Brandon. Just relaxing, doing some farming.
Now, if you accidentally plant the wrong seed, it's like, man, I wanted to plant soybeans, I didn't want to plant corn, you can go back over it. Yeah, cruise control. Farming. I hope everybody's having a great Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Getting ready to go back and do the same routine all over again. Work, school, and what you have to do. Now, if anybody's watching this after the stream is over and has a question or something, feel free to post it in the chat, which will be below the video. Not you guys now, of course, but I guess if you guys now have a question, feel free to ask. But other than that, feel free. I will try to do my best to answer your questions.
Okay.
How much is this game? I think it's $30. I'm trying to answer your questions right now. Again, we are on the PS4, not PSC PC. Hey, how you doing, Lee? I actually have this game for the PC as well.
Okay, that's ready to harvest. Ready to not harvest, but get it ready.
Planting away.
Well, that's there.
Monday shouldn't be a worry, Mia. Real life is coming up on you real quick.
Yeah.
You're gonna be getting out of school, and you'll have to actually get a job. Or you won't have 30 hours a week to play.
Oh,
or more.
look at soybean. 28.47. 3,000 to Gold Crest.
Yeah, I have a little bit of... I'm doing good, Lee.
You know what? Let's dump it. We'll go sell it.
I have like no time during the week to play with work, so
Gold Crest, where are you?
until we go cut back on some hours, I'll be
Okay.
not streaming at all during the week.
Gold Crest over by 13.
But like I said, this bigger tractor goes a little bit faster. Obviously, the sowing path is bigger, and with this sower, the Pronto 9, you don't have to fertilize it. It does it automatic. Starting to sound like your parents. Good. At your age, you should be working, if not in school. Not sitting playing video games all day long.
Get her, Daddy, get her. Okay.
Not that I don't play video games. On weekends, I play. Because during the
That's
week, I work.
35 grand.
I work to play. Then you appreciate the time that you have to play when you can play. Luckily for me, I have a forgiving wife that doesn't mind that I play. On my time off. I mean, there are times where we take trips or, you know, run around. But for the most part, I stream every single weekend.
I'm selling all the crops I got in my silos.
Oh, your silos? While you're waiting for the
Yep.
crops to grow? Have you planted them all already? How did you get so far ahead? Were you doing it when you were...
Nope, I was buying things. I bought the sower and that, and I put a guy on field 12 just temporarily.
Oh, you had help. I'm doing all
had
myself.
Field 12, that's it, and I did the rest myself. Okay, let's see. Who else? Oh, Gomez wants wheat. I think what...
Oops, wrong button. Wrong button.
That off. Mary
Put your beacon lights on.
That's actually good for canola, Mary. Canola.
I gotta figure out how to close that cover. Oh, there it is. I don't want to get no water in my seed. And you can do the logging part of this. Well, eventually, I'll get to that. Not today, but because the equipment costs money. Alright. Get this one planted. It's going way too fast to be planting. Hold on.
You forgot to turn the cedar on.
Yep. Back her up. Hey, Sam. How you doing, buddy? Beep, 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 beep. I had it on, it didn't lower it.
Hey, Lee. How you doing, bud?
There we go. Now we're planting. We're good, Sam.
Or
How you doing? Sunday morning for me. That's some central time zone. I mean, you can do this any way you want. I am just going back and forth. You want to make circles, you want to make triangles, whatever you want to do for planting. I just pretty much just go back and forth. And it doesn't matter which direction you plant. It's still going to grow. Oh, damn it, I keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. It'll still grow, so that you don't have to worry about all that. A little grape Gatorade.
I like that cool blues pretty good.
Sunday fun day. Yeah, I like the grape and the watermelon.
I haven't tried the watermelon.
I mean, oh, not the watermelon, sorry, lemonade.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Okay, let's see, who else?
My line's right off on this row. Hey, Imperial. How you doing, boss? I'm working on my hobby farm. So I will be sticking to these 3 fields. And only these 3 fields. If I want some extra money, I will go work for some other farmers. Or do some logging and all that stuff.
Hey, where's my pickup?
That's down the line. We're farming.
I didn't sell
We're
my
not,
pickup. Oh, yeah, I did.
You sold your truck.
That's okay.
Hey, Marvin. Good morning, buddy. I'm just doing some gaming, Imperial. Chilling out on a Sunday.
Do I want the new lizard or just go with the Uncle Jesse? We'll do Uncle Jesse. We'll upgrade it.
Hey, Peter. Long time no see. Hope all is well with you and your family.
I don't know what the different tire designs are. It doesn't tell you.
Getting ready for work. Ugh. I work during the week, Monday through Friday.
Yep.
10-hour days, 50 hours a week. It sounds like it's going to be for the whole summer. From now through the whole summer.
That's nice.
No, they ain't. I don't have time to play.
You'll be able to buy your PC now.
Well, I'll have that anyway.
Hey, Sam Ireland.
I will have that.
How are you doing, bud?
Soon enough.
Lee, I'm doing good.
Oh, you get Fridays and Saturdays off. 9-hour days. Yeah. I get Saturdays and Sundays off. And 9-hour days.
Okay. Might as well.
Or 10-hour days.
Not
Right
bad
now.
looking truck.
They may make mandatory Saturdays where we actually have to go in and work 8 hours on a Saturday, but besides the 50 hours during the
What
week.
they do, fertilize. Yeah,
That gets
I'll
old really
fertilize
fast.
for you, dude.
You have no time to do anything. That's alright, Imperial. I knew what you meant. When I was younger, I didn't mind working all them extra hours, but the older you get, the less you like standing on your feet. Because I stand on my feet for 10 hours a day, and it gets old really fast. You got to really make sure you got comfortable shoes. I just picked up another pair. Alex, thanks, sir. Thanks for the sub. Awesome. Appreciate it. Am I going to do a logging video? Probably eventually. And I've done a few already.
Hey, Imperial, how you doing, brother?
They work night shift. See, I work day shift. I go in at 5 in the morning and I'm done at 3:30 in the afternoon. So I get up at 2:30 in the morning every day for work. To get ready for work. Which in turn I go to sleep early. I go to sleep at 8 o'clock at night. And then get up at 2:30, so 6.5 hours of sleep. That's if you fall asleep instantly, which I don't know anybody who can do that, but then it takes me half an hour to fall asleep. So basically I run on 6 hours of sleep every day. But we're just about done here with the third field. Then we can peter around a little bit. Maybe sell some crops that are in the silos. I need to pay off the loan. Because when you first start, they borrow you, was it 50 grand or 25 grand?
You end up using 25 and they give you 25. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so they give you $50,000 that you have to pay back. It's a loan. So just go in the bank and pay it off, and
Done.
after that it's all profit.
$3,000. Speaking of that, I need to go.
Now you can hire drivers to do this stuff for you, but
Let's repay that loan.
the whole purpose of playing the game is to play the game, not to have somebody else doing it for you.
You got a $50,000 loan.
Okay.
And I'm just paying it back, and it's paid. I am.
Yeah, my kid works second shift. He works 2 to 10, so he gets his 8 hours in, and That's not too bad hours. Even your 1 to 9 or 1 to 10 isn't bad. You're still home early enough.
Got anything else here? Small field? Nope, nothing.
Stay up for a few hours and go to sleep.
I'm just doing a little bit of work here for the guy on 1624. No, 19. Ooh,
I am just about done
that's a
planting.
fun one.
Just about done planting. Wow, 7 or 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. See, I don't like that shift because I can't sleep when it's light out. So I would much rather be sleeping when it's dark. I mean, in the summertime it's not dark at 8 o'clock, but I got dark blinds on my windows, so I can sleep. Okay, so we are done planting, sowing and all that stuff, so now we can just chillax and wait for the crops to grow. But what you do is you go into your settings
You do that or just go
and
make
you
some
crank
money
up
for somebody?
whatever, crank up the time to 120%, so now time goes by fast and it'll grow. What we're going to do is we're going to go load up some soybeans and we're going to go sell it, whatever we have here. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start selling all of it. I'm going to sell all the wheat. You know, your lower crops, potatoes and wheat and barley, you don't get squat for that. So I'm just going to go to each thing and sell it all off. This holds 59,000 liters, so it'll definitely hold what's in the silos. If you want to see where your crops are best, right now wheat is going for 1,300 at Mary's farm, so we're headed over to Mary's farm. Again, that brings up the big map, and it tells you where Mary's. It's like ass backwards though, so you gotta. The map can be tricky. It should be turned the other way around. The map should be the direction that you're facing. Even Farm Sim 15 was like that. It's all backwards. Ah. Soy and canola. Yeah, see, I do soybeans all the way. There's 3 train station areas that you can fill up, and then your silos on your, and then the train, you can fill the train up. So you can hold a lot.
Then you can buy extra silos.
Yeah, you can buy more silos for your farm. Yeah, it was a little laggy for some reason. It was YouTube messed up. I agree with that, Austin. The favorite part about working is when you get off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my favorite part is the paychecks. I'll get her unloaded, make a little bit of extra change. And we'll get back out of here. Hey, Hot Road, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. We're waiting for the grass to grow. Well, soybeans actually, but I just made $24,000 for selling that. A little bit of wheat.
Okay. Those are going up, huh?
Now, like these fields are huge.
Yeah, might as well.
You're talking an hour to get them done. It takes a long time.
Gomez.
I'll show you guys real quick. If you're new to the game, these little icons right here. You step into the icon and hit L3. Now you can either work for the guy. He's going to pay you $2,137 to fertilize this. They supply the equipment. Now you can either do that, and if you look under the guy's picture, there's a little thumbs up and a gray meter. That meter will fill up green, and then you're going to get the most discount on your property. But I don't want to buy any property, so I didn't want to accidentally do it because I've done it before where I accidentally hit the wrong button, and then now I'm working for the guy. And there is a time limit. Generally, you never have a problem with running out of time unless you're not working. Well, let's take the barley off of here. No, let's do soybeans. There's a bunch of that. Fill up the soybeans, and we'll figure out where we're going to go to sell it. I'm good, Hot Rod. Now another thing is you can't combine. I got soybeans in here now. I can't put canola on top of it. So now we're going to go find out where the soybeans are the highest, which is the Maplefield Mill, which is the train. So we need to go over to the train. Hey, STEYR, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Be sure to subscribe to become a maniac, one of the Tasmaniac's followers. Alright, so we got to go down to the train station. You know what? First things first. Go into the settings. Find that. We're going to change it back to real time so that the time don't go by because the prices change on things. So then you take it into the train station. And you drive inside the little room here. Oh, sorry to hear that, Ace. Alright, let me gotta unload it. Which will take 2 seconds. We're gonna leave that there. And then we'll come around to the train. There's 2 trains. You can fill them both up. But this is the one that goes to the mill. So now you got to pull your train up so that your little box cards are underneath the little chute over here. And it'll say start filling. Then you can choose what you want to fill in there. And we're going to put the soybeans in there. Yep, you're a maniac. We knew that. And this Maplefield Mill is the only one. The only way to get to it with your crops is to use the train. Can't take a tractor and a trailer or whatever over there. The train will run itself on cruise control, so you don't have to steer it. Obviously, it's on tracks. Here's another train station I'm coming up on here. On my right, you can store crops in there. I believe it's 500,000 total. Sorry to hear that, Jeffrey. Sorry to hear that, Ace.
Okay, let's see.
With you being new, I don't have any moderators. I moderate my own channels, but so I have to say that. I did have moderators, but I decided I'm going to do them myself. Alright, so now you back your trailer into that. And then you hit triangle and unload it. And it goes... And I just made $44,000 on selling. Hey, Amar! Finally caught a stream! Awesome! Yeah, we always miss each other. I'm assuming there's a time change in between us. Well, I'm glad you could tune in. Nothing too exciting. It's Farm Simulator. But I even get a train whistle. Alright, we're coming back around to the train station again. Turn off the cruise control and lock up the brakes. It's realistic. The train doesn't just stop on a dime. It takes a while to slow down. And I generally try to get it right in with the blue box car. You can fill up all 3 blue cars. And I think the yellow one's for the,
Logs.
whatchamacallit? Logs. If you want to take the logs. Oh, your internet. Oh, that sucks. Alright, so we'll get back in the truck. I forget it. You can chop all these trees down and sell them, but we're not to that point yet. Alright, let's go find some more stuff to sell whilst we're waiting for the crops to grow.
Hey, Amar. Good to see you, bud.
I hit the wrong button. See, the crops are growing already. Can't harvest them until they're brown, but and it doesn't matter if you drive across the crops. It's not going to hurt them any. You don't lose any production or yield, as they would say. Okay, so let's do the sunflowers, and we'll figure out where we're going with that. Alright, who wants sunflowers? Maplefield Mill again? Urgh. I have to go to the train station again.
Yeah, luckily we turned off traffic so we don't get a head on.
Alright.
Okay, who wants what? What do I got left? Sunflower and barley. And we'll just wait.
Send me the bill, Jeffrey. Send me the bill. Destruction of public property. I ran over a street sign, he says.
Amar, I am not going to repeat that. That is not nice.
Oh, that's sad, Ace. Sorry to hear that, buddy.
Okay, are we up yet in price? No, we're slowly climbing.
Oh,
But I will fill.
well, that would have made a whole lot of sense to take the train with 20,000, yeah,
What was that?
without anything in it. Back the train back up. Back it back up.
Canola.
Sunflowers.
Yeah. Too bad I didn't have any canola. It's gone up to 2,300.
You're playing Sandy Bay. Virgo, don't come in here begging for viewers, dude. I'm just gonna block you. You've been here before doing the same crap, so.
Thank you, Mia. Amar, she will time you out if you're not behaving.
Alright. Unload it. Another 26 grand. Woodster is that guy in that is in your party, in your lobby? How does that work? No, we are in party chat. So you create a party, and then you can invite them in. Doesn't matter what game they're playing, as long as they're on PS4. They don't even have to be playing a game. As long as they're on PS4, you can invite them in. Up to 8 people. So that's how that works. You create your own party. You can lock it so nobody can join unless they're invited in, which is what I do. Or you can leave it open, and whoever wants to join in can join in.
Let's see.
So, I generally, because I stream, I don't want people in here if they're not streaming with me, or, you know, if I'm not streaming, it doesn't matter, but if I am streaming, I want to be in with the people that I'm streaming with. I like this map. To me, it's more United States, and that's where I live, so. I gotta go back and get my truck back.
No more, it's not abuse of power, it's just being respectful to the other players.
There's that sign I took down. And down below in the description, if you feel so inclined, there is a donate button. Feel free. All donations will be accepted. Alright, what do we have left to sell? Canola, barley, and corn. Let's get the canola and then figure out where it's highest price. And hopefully it's not Maplefield Farms again. Oop, wrong button. Canola. It looks like Goldcrest Pacific Grain. So that's right here, so that's awesome. Let's go. Now, getting familiar with the map as far as where things are, it just comes with time.
The one that we don't go too much
You figure all that out.
Bright Agri.
Yeah, red ag business way up in the upper left-hand corner of the map.
Hey, back up.
A lot of times it's the bakery.
Back up.
Or the train station. If you want to make money, save up a bunch of the soybeans. Just keep putting it into that train station and loading it up. Load up the train. It'll hold 300,000 liters of soybeans or any crop total between the 3 cars. And you can take them over there and sell them. You just speed up time and let the price of the crop go up. And sell it all at once. And then you can make $600,000 on a load of train load of soybeans. So that's one way to do it. Make a bunch of money. But since I'm staying small and doing the work myself, it doesn't matter. It's when you hire other drivers and... Oh, shush, Mia. She was hoping it was Maplefield again and to jump on the train again. Oh, it won't be Maplefield. I don't care if they're giving me another $1,000 a liter. I'm not going there. Yeah, ban Mia. She's cussing. She's always cussing. Mark? You should hear her when we're not streaming. No, Jeffrey. You should hear when we're not streaming. We're just getting on here playing. It's like a truck driver.
I think she is a truck driver for my life.
A half truck driver and a sailor. Let's get barley. Alright, where can we go for barley? The barley pops. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Yes. It says Maplefield Mill, but I'm not going to Maplefield. It's not that much difference. I'm going over to the bakery. And once we get all the stuff sold here, I'll crank the time back up and we'll get that stuff done. Whatever, Mia. No. You know what? I am going to crank up the time anyway. Now this truck doesn't have a beacon on it. Be nice, Amar. Be nice. Be respectful of people in the chat. I don't have to put you in timeout.
Oh, I just did a test. Blown the horn and drive off without the trailer.
So all I have left is corn. Let me get rid of that. Figure out where it's going. Alright. Cycle through your little things here. It tells you corn is selling for $14.35 at Mary's farm. So that's where we're headed. Even though we've been there already, we're going back up there again.
Okay, I think I got everything unloaded. Yep. I have nothing in my warehouse. Crank the time.
I know you're trying to have fun, but you gotta be respectful. Gaming boy, don't come in begging for subs. You get your comment. removed. If it comes up again, you'll be timed out. It's disrespectful to come into somebody's stream and beg for subs. Earn them. Well, we're getting back to daylight again at least. It's 4:30 in the morning.
It's 10 o'clock.
I like this one because it's got the mountains in the background.
Okay. I've done everything I can. Now I just sit and wait.
How do you earn them? Hey, X-Star, how you doing, buddy? And if I've never said it, X-Star, thanks so much for the donation. It's been a while. Thanks again. Much appreciated. All donations are appreciated. Oh, he's fine. Well, I have plenty of videos, Amar. You can go along and watch all the older videos. I just did Ark yesterday for 4.5 hours on Scorched Earth.
Yeah.
You gotta mix it up. Yes, Game Boys. You gotta have videos. People aren't gonna watch nothing. Oh, sure, now it's gonna rain, it looks like. And you can't harvest crops in the rain. Oh, let's park this down here.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the crops to sow now. To get done so I can take them.
It's a grind, the Game Boy. It's not something that you're just going to get a million subs in one day. I've been doing this for a couple of years. So, you just can't rush into it. Hey, Omega. How you doing, boss? And we are golden. Is that one golden too? Yep. And we're going to change the time back to normal before it rains. And we will get this off the field. So now we've sold everything that we had in the silos. Now we're just going to start loading silos back up. I will probably, instead of putting it in this silo, put it in the train. But, so that I can save up for the forestry equipment.
Yeah. Here's 5, 69. Say 400,000 there. Probably need about another 600,000 to get everything in the forestry.
Steelers is streaming, Jeffrey. You can pop over and say hello. Oh, hit the button again. Sure looks like rain. Well, with the time turned down, it shouldn't rain before I
got a
get done.
nice, bright, sunny day over here. Tell you what I should buy.
His point of view probably looks the same as mine.
Oh, there we go.
We're not playing together on one
done.
farm.
Time to harvest.
It's not well, you can do multiplayer, but we're not doing multiplayer.
Time to go to work.
Break time's over. I heard the whistle.
Morning bell. I started about 3 hours early.
Yeah, me, I can't do it either. Steelers, you got a second to pop over my comments? Well, Jeffrey, Steelers will pop over into my comments. You can click and jump over to his channel. Subscribe to him if you haven't. If you feel you want to.
No, Amari, I am not going on a long drive. I got some farming to do, buddy.
There he is, Jeffrey. You can highlight his name and then the little dots on the right side and either sub to him or go visit his channel.
No, Amari, after I get done with this, I'm going to be sowing the fields again, and I'll probably be the end of the stream. I don't know. Haven't decided.
Thanks, Jeffrey. He'll appreciate that. Jeffrey said he found you and he subbed to you.
Oh, thank you, Jeffrey. For some reason, you popped up. I didn't see him in my comments either.
It's probably still on Twitch.
I got on YouTube.
It's probably still on. Oh, you have it on YouTube?
Hey, Jeffrey. Thanks for coming in, buddy. What's up, Lamar?
Keep hitting the wrong button.
You do?
Yep. I'm trying to do it without taking the cruise control off and just zinging around. But I hit the wrong button and jump out of the damn thing all the time.
Oh, I'm not even shutting it down. I'm just keeping it going and just zipping up and down. And thanks, Jeffrey. Hey, Jeff.
Forget what the wife's making tonight.
Amari, it'd be nice if we go faster than PewDiePie, but he got involved in this quick at a good point in time too when it was just starting out.
Alright, that's the thing. Back when PS4 and all that didn't have the option to just go live every time you play the game. You had to actually own the equipment to do it, not just hit a button and play. I see so many people that as soon as they get on and start playing, they're streaming. And what are you streaming here? Nothing. There's no content to it. I mean, glitchy. We've done that, glitchy. But, oh, she's full. For this one, oh, there it is. Decided to go separate. This is just my little hobby farm. I have another farm on here that I own every property. I have tons of equipment. And we've had up to 4 people in there doing it. Working on stuff. So, but we're both streaming and each doing the farming thing.
It'd be nice, Amari. Then I wouldn't have to get up in the morning, early in the morning, go to work, and I'd be able to stream every day.
I hear you. Yep, no problem, Glitchy.
Jeffrey, if you're, you said you subscribed. If your privacy settings are set to private,
it won't show up.
It won't show. It's got to be public. I'm almost full. I'm at 87.
Do 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 do.
Yeah. Yeah, for when you subbed. If your settings are set to private, I got a alert that will pop up on the screen to say that you subscribed.
Like I say, guys, the bigger equipment, and it was easy to get the money. You just run around and find the little golden nuggets. I have a video up on my channel on how to do that. I'm gonna make $1 million and use it to buy a little bit of equipment, and obviously the more things, more fields, you can work for other farmers. If you want to grow big, and then you can go buy the forestry stuff. And my suggestion is to get the wood chipper and do it that way, so that you can sell wood chips at the sawmill, and you make more money off the wood chips than you do solid trees.
Yeah, it's funny. You make more in the wood chips.
All right.
It's in your settings somewhere there, Jeffrey. That's all.
Be under your privacy
Yeah,
settings.
he said he couldn't find it. Just, it'll say private, just set it to public if you want it on public settings. Some people don't like it.
It'll be something like show subscriptions or something like that.
Back up, back up, back up. You're not leaving.
Like I say, I hope everybody's having a great Sunday. The last day before work, school. What do y'all have to do? It doesn't. Unfortunately for me, it's work.
I hear you.
I'm tired just thinking about it.
I gotta get up early in the morning.
I'm yawning just thinking about working.
What time do you start?
5.
That'll be 6 my time. I started 5:30, which will be 4:30 your time. But I'm there till 7:45.
That's all that OT you'll be raking in the dough.
Next week's paycheck, it'll go right toward your bill.
That's something. I gotta change my name to Bill so I can collect a bunch of money. That Bill guy takes a lot of my paychecks. And you got
okay,
FICA,
Jeffrey.
and you got Medicaid, and all that stuff, and then you got Bill. And Bill takes more than all that combined.
He's me.
That's your heat bill, your internet bill, your gas
And of
bill,
course, he
your
doesn't give anything
phone
back.
bill.
He just takes.
No. None back. Mia doesn't know about all that yet.
Oh, she will learn.
She hasn't. She's been introduced to Bob, but not Bill. Hey, Pitbull! How you doing, boss? You guys be sure to check out Pitbull. Awesome streamer, all-around good guy. I don't care what anybody says. Just kidding, bud.
Especially Todd.
Oh, check out Mia too. Oh, and Steelers. It's in the comments there. Good to see you, Pitbull. I hope all is well with you and yours. Doing a little farming. Been 5.5 hours or 4.5 hours of ARC yesterday on stream. More off of stream, but. Road Dog, how you doing, boss? Welcome to the stream. Doing a little farm simulator today. I mix it up. I throw different games in. It's not always slow games, mellow games like this. GTA, ARC, trucking simulators.
Monopoly, golf.
Yeah, golf, Monopoly. One second, I'm gonna I'm doing good, Road Dog. I am doing good, Pitbull. Other than the fact that it's Sunday, tomorrow's Monday, hence I will be having to go back to work tomorrow. Weekends go by way too fast.
That they do.
Versus 50 hours of work versus 20 hours of gaming, 24 hours or more of gaming on the weekends. I figure from 7 a.m. till midnight on Saturdays. 7 a.m. till, well, 4 on Sundays, so that's about 9 hours. Plus the 7 to midnight, that's 17 hours. Plus the 4 to midnight on, 25 hours of gaming on the weekends. Nope, this thing's full.
Okay,
I'm not
Jeff.
even gonna work on the second pass.
Jeffrey.
I'm just gonna go get the truck and we'll fill it up. Jeffrey. This is day 1 of the hobby farm. So it's just the 3 original fields that they give you when you start the game. And I should actually put that in the whatchamacallit here. Maybe. There. Hobby Farm Day 1. Hashtag Day 1. So what I did is I went on Pitbull and or anybody who's watching, I have found the gold nuggets that are hidden around the map. There are 100 of them. Once you find 100 of them, you get $1 million. You can spend it on whatever you like. Animals, equipment, fields, whatever. You only can do that once, obviously. So, spend wisely. I bought a big harvester, the semi with the big tipper. Got 1 tractor with the sowing machine that does the sowing and fertilizing all in one. Hey, redneck. How you doing, buddy? Yeehaw. All I need is a piece of straw hanging out of my mouth or piece of barley or something.
Yeah, Yep.
and a straw hat.
And unfortunately,
I got a John Deere hat, but it's in the other room.
unfortunately, Goldcrest is the only one that has the gold coins.
Yeah.
Nova doesn't.
Although I did see one of the modded maps did.
Yeah.
One of the modded maps did too. So if you want to put the modded maps in here, you can play on those. Otherwise, the game comes with 2 maps. Or a toothpick. Yeah, a toothpick can be harder to see, I think. Get a straw hat. Then mutilate it because it would, once I put the headset on it, it's gonna smash the hat. I'd love to be able to play on here with just the earbuds on. Instead of having the big headset. Fill her up.
Well, I'll have 2 fields harvested here very shortly.
Yeah, farming's fun. And this is, when you first start the game, these are the 3 fields you get. And these are all the ones you can get. There's 31 fields on the whole game. You got to purchase. Alright, like I said, we're going to run these down to the train station. There's a lot of the map mods on here you can play on. Or go into when you set it up. Just go into mods, mod manager or whatever, and pick a map. We played on one, the giant one or whatever. I didn't care for it. So.
Yeah. There's, oh hell. So many different tractors, harvesters. Modded in. Yeah, I just like the original one. This is Gold Coast or Gold Crest or whatever Valley, or whatever the hell it's called. I just like this one. For me, it's like the United States. Kinda. More of an American dairy farm or American farm. The other one to me seems real gray and dreary. Like Chernobyl or something. I haven't played this in a while. Another thing I'm going to have to do, but it takes a while to run out of fuel, is to go get the fuel tanker deal. Yeah.
Alright, so we are going to find the bank. There it is. Repay. There we go. My loan is paid off. I just paid 50 grand back. So now I still have $140,000 after the first day. I'll pull the equipment up to get it ready to go for the next round. I bought this tractor, which is the R9 Deutz. Then I put the dual wheels on it. Because I like the dual wheels. And then I bought the the Pronto 9 header, or sower, because of the fact that it fertilizes while doing it. So you only have one process. And it cultivates as well. So even if I wanted to switch crops, I could do that without having to plow it under and redo it all. But you know what, guys? I think I am going to call my stream. I want to thank everybody for coming, liking, sharing, subscribing, tweeting, retweeting. I hope you all have a safe day.
Already?
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
I'm still going. I still got 12 to finish. 12 to 15. 15 to finish up. Yeah.
Almost forgot to save. That would suck. I didn't go back and buy all the equipment again and redo all the stuff.
Jeffrey's Taz is still in
Wait.
the party chat. Yeah,
For now.
For now.
I'm gonna grab some grub. You
Yep.
know where I'll be.
Just stay in the party, that's fine. We'll just jump over there.
I'm just gonna
Bye,
mute
bye.
myself for now.
Yep, Jeffrey, he's gone. He just left the party. Yeah, well, he's got to get something to eat, and actually, when I get done here, I got to get on the phone and call my family and say hi to them. Make sure my dad's doing all right. And the last throw. Oops. Dump this out. Get this bad boy ready to roll. Telephone pole, light pole. Those don't break off in like in GTA. Those break off and we're good to go. Yes, Mia. I will take one of those fire dragons eggs once you hatch it. If you would be so kind, please. I know you're a nice person in that. And we'll just have to remind Taz to get you in the party chat. And we are done. I want to thank everybody for coming. Subscribe, like, share. Yeah, you're right, Jeffrey. She can't be nice when she wants to. That's why I said we know she can be. Doesn't mean she is. But thanks everybody for coming. Have a fantastic week. And we will see you the next time. Bye bye. Hey, Rebelson. I am just ending my stream, buddy. Thank you for popping in. You have a good day. I'll try to catch your streams during the week there, Rebel. Catch you later.